With the holidays here, Make-A-Wish has kicked off its yearly Adopt-A-Wish campaign to raise money to grant wishes for kids from here in the North Country with a critical illness.
100% of the funds raised from this campaign will go to grant wishes for local kids.
And this year, 2 Wish recipients were on hand to help launch the Adopt-A-Wish fundraiser. 5-year-old Sammy and 17-year-old Alyssa had their wishes granted over the past year. Sammy went on a trip to Disneyland to meet Lightning McQueen and other characters from the Disney movie Cars, while Alyssa gave up her wish to pay it forward. We told you about it last summer when she donated her Make-A-Wish gift, all $8,000, to the Third Age Adult Day Center on the campus of SUNY Plattsburgh. The gift is being used to build an outside courtyard and garden for the participants who attend the center to enjoy. You think this will be special?
Since the whole opening ceremony, I've known that just the way they've thought about it, they've been excited about it and just ready to experience something new because they've never been able to really go outside except for on outings.
So they will get to enjoy this
and
every day if they want.
Barbecues and just live like normal people.
You know, I said to her just now, really what a truly, selfless thing that was to take what she could go and do something in this time and say, you know what, no, I want to really do something else for other people. Kind of pay it forward maybe, but whatever it is, it was a great thing she did.
As a Wish ambassador, Alyssa says she also likes being able to help provide hope and comfort to kids in need. The Adopt-A-Wish booth will be set up at Champlain Center in Plattsburgh through December 31st, selling these stars to raise money for kids' wishes. Last year, Make-A-Wish Northeast New York granted 85 wishes. This year, they're hoping to grant 100.
We're in the business of hope, and we want people, we want the entire community to be part of this Make-A-Wish magic of bringing hope, strength, and joy to these kids and these families at a time when they need that support most.
And we are happy to be joined by Bill Trigg, who is the CEO of Make-A-Wish for Northeastern New York. Welcome. It is so good to see you again.
Tom, it's great to be back. Thank you.
We see the Adopt-A-Wish campaign here at the mall in Plattsburgh during the holiday season. And tell us a little more about what this event is for you folks and why it's so important.
Our Adopt-A-Wish holiday campaign, which we're celebrating our 27th year of doing this campaign, is our largest both fundraising and public awareness campaign that we do during the year. The campaign, as I said, is designed to raise money for our wish granting program. I'm pleased to tell you, since we spoke last year, that our 2018 campaign raised a record $235,000, which is about $100,000 more than we had raised from the previous year. All the money that we raised from this campaign stays local to help local kids with critical illnesses throughout our chapter region. But the other important part of the campaign, Tom, is that it's designed to help raise public awareness about our mission. And our mission is that together, we create wish experiences that are life-changing for the children that we serve. And it helps us to make sure that we can grant the wish of every eligible child in our chapter, which our projection is that there are about 100 boys and girls a year between 2.5 and 18 years of age that are diagnosed with a critical illness or life-threatening medical condition that would qualify for a wish from Make-A-Wish. So this campaign helps us to get the word out to the community please, if you know of a child or teenager in your family, extended family, school community, faith community, whatever, please let them know about us and let us talk to them about maybe thinking about granting a wish for their child or teenager.
It's for children who have gone through or are going through a critical illness. Now,
Correct.
Many people from many years heard about Make-A-Wish and thought it was for terminally ill children.
That is correct, yes. And unfortunately, we still live with that misperception that Make-A-Wish is only for dying or terminally ill children, and that's not true. I mean, certainly when Make-A-Wish was established 40 years ago, it was developed, it was founded on that basis. But with the advances in pediatric medical science over the years, more and more children have survived. I mean, like for example, leukemia, lymphoma, the blood cancers, they're very, very serious, life-threatening conditions. But for all intents and purposes, we're told now that they're not terminal. So, but the kids still qualify because of the fact that it is a critical illness.
And they and their families have been through such an ordeal.
Exactly.
In many respects now, this is a way for many of them to celebrate their recovery.
That's right.
And they get to enjoy some time away, some time with their families, either a trip or meeting someone special, and really to help them celebrate that they've been able to overcome it. The Adopt a Wish campaign. You have ambassadors.
Yes, 2 from up here in the North Country. And our 2 ambassadors up here for this are Alyssa Fenton and Sammy Kingsley. Alyssa, you may recall her wish, she had an extraordinary wish last year. It was one of 3 of our I Want to Give Back wish types. And her wish was to give back by, she wanted to, the money for her wish, she wanted to apply to the Third Age Adult Care Center at SUNY Plattsburgh to help renovate their courtyard, for the patients and the clients. And so that is, that renovation of that courtyard is in process and will be completed in spring of next year. And we're looking to come back up here to celebrate and put in a special plaque in the courtyard acknowledging her Make-A-Wish gift to the Third Age Adult Daycare Center.
That story was so inspirational. We shared that last summer, and then when we talked with you a year ago, just for her to want to pay it forward to do this is incredible. So the ambassadors share their story, and the idea is by sharing their story, it will encourage other kids to request a wish. Correct. And it will
encourage the general public, our members of the public, the business community, individuals, schools, to get involved and help support wishes as well. Because our vision is very simple. We want to grant the wish of every eligible child. And we know that there are more than 27,000 children across the United States every year that would qualify for a wish from Make-A-Wish. And right now, nationwide, we're only granting just about 17,000 wishes a year. So our wish, we're not quite meeting our wish potential nationally. Locally in our chapter, I'm proud to say that our Northeast New York chapter, that we are close to that. As I said, we granted 85 wishes in our last fiscal year, so that's about 85% of our potential, and this year hopefully we will get close to that 100 mark.
So folks will see your kiosk at the mall here in Plattsburgh, in Queensbury.
Yes, at Aviation Mall.
Aviation Mall in Queensbury, and if they're heading down to the Albany area, they'll see it down there as well.
We also have a booth at Wilton Mall and also at Colony Center and Crossgates Mall.
So all the malls covered right up Interstate 87 from Albany to Plattsburgh. Exactly. When they go to your kiosk and they see the paper star ornaments, how does it work? Do they
So this, in the past, we used to sell the stars for $2. But now we have 3 different price points. A person can buy one for $1, for $3, or for $5. Quite frankly, though, I'll tell you, we have kids and children and students that will come up and say, I only have 50 cents, or whatever, and now we'll say fine, because it's all it's all about making these wishes come true for these kids.
And the booths at the malls do great. You sell a lot of the stars there. You also have local businesses, though, and schools that are involved in selling them as well.
That's correct. So in the schools, we as you know, we have over 600 schools in our chapter region, which we could get to participate. Right now we have about 100 across the entire 15 counties that we serve that are engaged in that program. And so in the schools, we allow we have the students sell them to each other or whatever for just $1 a piece. But I will tell you that the schools typically raised upwards of $25,000 or more just within the schools themselves. And then we've gotten very good at getting more local businesses now engaged in selling the stars to their customers or to their employees or both. So as we continue to expand the outreach of the campaign, in the community, it's really reaping wonderful dividends in terms of awareness and people wanting to hear the stories and knowing that, my support is going to help make this magical wish come true for this boy or girl who is local. That's the other thing I always emphasize in conversations is that, yes, we're part of a national the world's largest children's charity, wish granting charity, but all of our chapters are focused in raising money to stay local for local kids.
If folks aren't getting to the malls for the holidays, if there are those shoppers that now do everything online, can they go online to your website and still donate?
Absolutely. They can just go to www.neny.wish.org, and we have on the homepage there where they can click on. They can click on to donate, or they can click on to learn more about the Adopt a Wish holiday campaign itself. And yes, they can buy a star that way, and we'll send them the stars.
And if they'd like to recommend a child, they can do that as well.
That's right. We actually, again, on our homepage, there's how to refer a child or a teenager that might qualify for a wish from Make-A-Wish.
Bill Trigg, as always, thank you very much for taking the time to come by and see us. Good luck with the campaign again this year.
Tom, thanks very much. It's a pleasure to be here as always.